I've never had a woodworking mallet, and I have all these pieces of hardwood left over from other projects, so I decided I would make one. It's going to be something like this. I've partially milled part of the lumber, but I still got to figure out exactly what I'm going to do. And no, it's not going to be a sledgehammer, it's just going to be a short mallet. So the head will be roughly 5 1/4, and the handle about 10 1/2 from the top of the head. Got the head cut to size. We'll put the little bit of an angle on each end. I'm going to have to glue up these pieces and then cut them to size and cut the angle. I believe what I'm going to do on one side is leave one of these boards a little bit proud and then cut a notch to match in my handle in order to help hold the head on. So I'm going to glue all this together as one piece instead of putting the head together and then trying to insert the handle. I think that will make it more sturdy if you got a piece to lock it in and have it all glued together. I'm not really worried about the handle ever breaking because I'm not going to be smacking stuff that hard, and if I do break the handle, I imagine the head would probably be destroyed by then anyway. So yeah, I'm not planning on ever having to replace that. So there's no need to be able to take it out. I just want it all to be one solid piece. Got my center pieces cut. This will be the one I'm leaving proud to lock into my handle. These are a little bit big and I don't have the angle on them yet, but I'm going to cut that and clean it up once I get it all assembled. Started this mallet build a while back and I'm between projects, so I'm going to go ahead and get this thing finished. This is kind of a weird configuration I'm making here. I have no idea if it's going to work or if it's going to be out of balance, but this is a piece of stair nose that I had laying around the shop, and I have inset this one piece of cherry, and I'm going to cut a notch to lock the handle in. It's basically going to go like something like that. Hopefully it'll be a little more pretty than that, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this thing done. Got my blade height set, and I've got this in for a stop lock. I'm going to cut the knots in the side of my handle. Got to trim the handle down to the width of the center pieces. It's about 1/8 of an inch too wide now. Kind of finish out this cut with a chisel. I'm going to score it with my razor knife. Hopefully give me a clean edge. Need my mallet. Had to take a couple more shaves on the table saw, but I got it good and smooth flush now. So I'm going to work on rounding over the handle, and then I think I'll be ready to glue it up. Okay, I got this thing ready for glue up. Alright, I'm going to get some clamps on the middle here before I crank it down too hard. Yeah, got it now. Let that dry for a few hours and then see what I've got. think I got the excess glue sanded off. So maybe one more little spot. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna round over the corners so I don't have all these sharp edges to deal with. I'm gonna slap on a coat of tung oil and let this dry. I might put 2 or 3 coats on it. Just a little something to give it some protection and bring out the color of the wood. Well, that looks decent for a first coat. I think I will prop it right there and let it dry. Alright, the final coat of tung oil is dry. I'm just going to give it a little light buffing with the dry cloth. Just shine it up a little bit. And I believe we are done.